What if I told you augmented reality isn't really adding things to the world? It's convincing your brain that pixels are sitting on real objects at the right place, the right size, and the right moment. And honestly, the hardest part isn't the graphics. The hardest part is staying perfectly matched to reality while you move. Welcome to the Smart Side. This is a channel for learning and for understanding how everyday tech actually works. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the unseen physics behind AR, how your phone knows where it is, how it builds a quick 3D sense of your room, how it pins virtual objects onto real surfaces, and why AR breaks the second the math is even slightly off. Let's start with what AR really needs to do. To make a virtual object feel real, your phone has to answer 3 questions, over and over, non-stop. Where am I? What am I looking at? And how is the world changing as I move? That's why AR feels like magic, because your phone is constantly measuring motion in 3D, in real time. So, how does it track your movement? It uses 2 senses at the same time. The first sense is inside your phone, motion sensors. There's an accelerometer, which measures changes in speed. Aku and a gyroscope, which measures rotation. These sensors are super fast, hundreds of readings every second. But they have a weakness. They drift. Tiny errors add up, and after a while, the phone's guess of where it is starts sliding away from the truth. So AR needs a second sense to correct that drift. The camera. Your camera looks for visual landmarks, corners, edges, patterns, textures, anything it can reliably recognize. Then it tracks how those landmarks shift from frame to frame. And here's the key idea. If the phone can see how the image changes, it can work backwards to figure out how you moved in real life. So AR combines fast sensor data with camera reality checks. Sensors tell it how you probably moved. The camera confirms what actually happened. Together, they keep the illusion stable. This combo is often called visual inertial tracking. Now, tracking motion is only half the story. Because AR also needs to understand surfaces. Like, where's the floor? Where's the table? What's flat enough to place something on? So your phone basically builds a rough 3D sense of the room. Not a perfect scan, more like a fast, constantly updating sketch. It drops invisible points into the scene, then uses them to estimate depth and shape. And on some devices, there's extra help, depth sensors like LiDAR. Those can measure distance more directly, which makes AR feel more locked in, especially on plain surfaces like white walls. Now we get to the part your brain cares about. Because placing a virtual object isn't enough. To look real, it has to follow real-world rules. Rule 1, perspective. If you move closer, it should look bigger. If you move to the side, you should see a different angle. That means the phone has to know the camera's position and angle constantly and redraw the object from the correct viewpoint in real time. Rule 2, occlusion. If your real hand goes in front of the virtual object should be hidden behind your hand. This is one of the hardest parts because the phone needs a strong idea of depth, what's closer and what's farther, frame by frame. Rule 3, lighting. If your room is warm and dim, the virtual object should feel warm and dim. If light is coming from the left, shadows should make sense. Modern AR tries to estimate the color and direction of light from the camera image, then shades the virtual object to match. And this is exactly why AR can look amazing, or fall apart instantly. Because the illusion breaks the moment anything is slightly off. Tracking drifts, so the object slowly slides. Surface detection is wrong, so the object floats. Lighting doesn't match, so it looks fake. Occlusion fails, so it clips through real objects. So the real unseen physics of AR is this. It's a constant fight to stay aligned with reality. AR isn't one trick. It's thousands of tiny calculations every second. Motion, geometry, perspective, depth, and light, just to make pixels feel like they belong in your world. And once you know that, AR feels even cooler. Because it's not just graphics. It's real-time physics and perception, running on a device in your hand. If you enjoyed this and learned something new, I'd be genuinely grateful if you hit like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and to the channel, and it really helps the Smart Side reach more people who love learning.